What if you could reduce operational costs by up to 10% through smarter automated resource planning? And what if you could boost your Net Promoter Score by 5 points while delivering more consistent service across front and back offices? And what if you could do all this while confidently navigating uncertainty with scenario modeling that helps you plan for anything from unexpected demand spikes to digital transformation? Because this is what Cinareo does. My name is Karen Elliott, and I'm a co-founder of Cinareo, which was built based on more than 25 years of experience optimizing contact center and customer service delivery. Cinareo is a SaaS platform purposely built for capacity planning in front office and back office operations. It ingests over 300 data points, models complex omni-channel environments, and lets you simulate the impact of AI, self-service, and agent-assisted channels, all before you make the leap. So let me show you how Cinareo works. You'll see that Cinareo is built with a very intuitive, simplistic interface, and it gathers, like I said, up to 300 data points to build an accurate and effective capacity plan. You can build weekly plans up to 52 weeks. You can build monthly plans up to 3 years in advance, so it covers short, medium, and long-term planning. You can see a variety of queues. It has an unlimited number of queues or planning groups. Once the system ingests all your forecasted data, it builds you what we call a baseline capacity plan. It tells you on a queue-by-queue level what your service levels are, your production hours, your agent requirements. In this example, we're looking at a 12-month monthly plan, and it's saying that the total required agents across that 12-year plan is just over 534 agents. And it also tells you your optimal number of support staff as well. This is the roll-up 12-month view. You can drill down to monthly, weekly, even daily plans. If we look at the daily plan view, you can look at your staffing requirements at the 15-minute interval level. So for each 15 minutes, you can see your work volume as well as your staff required, and things like your average speed to answer and your service level. In addition to resourcing requirements, you can also see your financial requirements as well. So you can see the total budget you need throughout those 12 months. You can see the breakdown in salaries. You can even see the hiring ahead of attrition costs. And also some very important KPIs like the cost per work type or the cost per interaction. What each call is costing you, what each email is costing you. Very important for financial management. Now, if we go back to resourcing, and this is where the power of Cinareo comes through, it's in the what-if scenario modeling on the fly. All you do is select Add a Scenario, and what it does is it takes a duplicate of your baseline plan, and then you can go in and edit any one or more data points that you wish. So for example, say you were investing in a new product line. That would probably up your work volume over the month. You can increase your work volume to see what the impact of that is on your agent count, for example. Another example is if you implement a new technology. Let's say you implement a new knowledge management system. What's the ROI on that system? So let's use that as an example just to start. Let's say you want to make that technology investment, and for the English inbound calls queue, what you're going to do is you're going to reduce your average handle time per chance. So you're going to invest in a knowledge management system. It's going to say reduce your average handle time of your agents by 60 seconds. So we're going to add 60-second reduction of seconds to your average handle time. You're going to apply that across the entire course of your plan. Then you're also going to, say, increase your new hire agent learning curve. So new agents, when they come on board, they're going to be not as proficient as your tenured agents, so there's going to be a new hire ramp, a new hire learning curve. So let's say we're going to increase their proficiency by 20% due to the new knowledge management system. We're going to apply that across the board, and then we're going to recalculate that plan. So we have a reduction in AHT, we have an increase in the new hire agent learning curve, and Cinareo will model what that means and impact on your budget as well as your resourcing. So in this example, because we did those changes, you've now saved 13.8 agents based on those changes for the knowledge management system, and you've actually saved some support staff resources as well. Now, if you flip over to your financials, you'll see what the savings is from a financial aspect as well. So over the course of that year, you've saved almost $700,000 if you look at this first line item. So you could invest up to $700,000 in a new knowledge management system and have it pay off within the year. And if you look at your cost per work type, we changed the inbound calls in English. It's gone from $6.39 a call to $5.28 a call. So you've actually made savings on your call-by-call basis as well. Another one of the powers of Cinareo is being able to do multi-skilling, blending front to back office, front to front office, any number of combinations. To do that, what you can do is select multi-skill, And you can drag and drop the queues or skills that you want to multi-skill. So let's say you want to combine your English, your front office inbound calls queue with your back office work items queue. What you would do is you drag and drop as many queues as you want. You could set a maximum occupancy threshold that you don't want to exceed. You can choose between 100% multi-skilling all your agents across those two queues, or you can let Cinareo tell you what the optimal number of multi-skill agents is to be most cost-effective in order that you can streamline your operations even more. And then you would select multi-skill, and the simulation will run in the background. I'll show you what that simulation will look like. So here you can see there's a baseline multi-skill next to the baseline. What I've done is I've optimized the front and back office items together. So I didn't multi-skill all 100% of the agents. So you can see here in production hours, you can see the savings in your production hours from 558,000 to 526,000. If you go down to agent requirements, you can also see the savings. So each of the single skill queues still has agents in there, but then you've had a multi-skill group. So now you have almost 13 agents that can be multi-skilled. So you've effectively saved yourself about 23 agents just by multi-skilling those groups, as well as savings and support staff as well. If we jump to the financials, you can see the impact on your financials through that multi-skilling as well. So you can see here, from the baseline view, you've saved almost $1.8 million. And if you look at the cost per interaction, by doing that blending of those two queues, you can see the savings in your inbound calls and your work items as well. So in a world where every percentage point of efficiency, every customer interaction, and every staffing decision matters, Cinareo gives you that clarity, control, and confidence. So whether you're navigating digital transformation, managing regulatory pressures, or simply trying to do more with less, Cinareo helps you plan smarter even before the problems hit. So we're already helping financial institutions like yours rethink capacity planning, and we'd love to show you how it works with yours. Come see us at our booth. Thank you.